Hello, you guys. This is LaDonna, Lady of Truth. And I just want to share with you guys at the moment was in my experience, what's in my mind, was was pulsating with me. And one of the things that I'm discovering is okay, well, I'm gonna say this. I've been in pursuing my business and taking my corporation to the next level and building it, and it's different. It's outside of the box of the norm of what I have done, and and it's okay. It's okay, but I'm learning that I'm not a follower. And here's the thing: I am not a follower. I'm not built to follow. I do understand having mentors and having people or elders or having just someone to help lead and guide you, but they're not, I'm not interested in being cloned. I'm not interested in being anyone else. All I'm interested in is being myself. So on today, I'm discovering, I really noticed it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then today is just really manifesting that I cannot be following no one. I cannot follow, even if it's with business and to push my business or to build my business, that I still have to be led by the truth that dwells in me because I can't be no one but me. I can't be anybody else besides LaDonna, Lady of Truth. And God, or however people look at God, or whatever religion they believe in and operating in, the God in me is saying hell no. That's why I can't be inside of nobody church. I can't be in the traditional state of mind, as other people walk in, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I respect all levels, even if I don't agree. I believe in when you respect and you give out respect, that respect therefore will come back to you as well. So I'm really seeing on today that if you have friends who wants to clone you and they're not even aware of it, or if you have surround yourself around individuals who are trying to clone you but they are not aware of it, I believe people have good intentions, and that their intentions is to bring forth some truth to you or to help you with some issues within your life. But trying to clone someone is not what's necessary. And I love that poem. Can't remember the name of it. I'm a fan of the name of this poem, and I'm going to post it for you guys. But I love the part when it says, I refuse to lower who I am in the presence of others, or to switch who I am, or to not be the strong person that I am in the front. I'm a lower all this when I come around certain people because I make them feel uncomfortable. My strength makes them feel uncomfortable. My clarity makes them feel uncomfortable. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And this is what I'm learning, because I look at my life and say, I really have not been dealing with people most of my life. I have not dealt with people, and the people who I dealt with, I still do deal with. However, I'm learning that people will label you like you might have been on some insecure shit when you were younger, because no one really, cultivated or help you understand, or to help you bring forth the gifts and the talents that God bestowed upon you, that He engrafted in you when He created you. You know what I'm saying? God gave you these great gifts, and they were laid dormant because the bullshit, my acronym for shit. And God gave me this shit. Submitted, hurt, ills, truth. When you so submitted to your hurt that it ills the truth, you cannot even see those gifts, because you're constantly creating situations that is bringing forth PTSD, traumatic bullshit. And I'm learning to just flush the shit, the Semitic hurt, that ill truth. Just flush it, to throw it in the trash, to get rid of it, to just stop picking up people's shit and smelling it. You know what I'm saying? That's a great analogy. We be playing in people's shit and we be rubbing it on ourselves and rubbing it. Great analogy, because as nasty as it sounds, that's is what we be doing. We be rubbing other people's shit on us because we allow certain situations to dictate that we supposed to switch up who we are in the presence of others. I do not want to switch up who I am for no one. If I make you feel uncomfortable because I say shit, that's not me. That's you. And yes, I do not use certain words around, certain people who, the elders. I am not going to use that language around an elder. And, I'm not going to use it around certain, people's children. I'm not going to, wisdom is going to be there when I utilize these words, the strong language. People call it cuss words. It's ebonics. It's ebonics, and who am I cursing? It's strong language. It's to grab a person's attention. And what people have to understand with that language, no one really sat down and taught their children, or maybe some people have that. It's different intentions behind shit, or sit your ass down, oh, shut the fuck up, or you fake bitch. It's an intention behind that. Sometimes the attention could be due to whatever the person is experiencing the journey, but I'm not cursing anyone. Who am I cursing? I don't want to curse no one. I want to speak life. So therefore, who put that label? Here we go with the label and the titles. We are labeled and we entitlement, and we label ourselves. And do you know that you're signing a spiritual contract when these things occur? You're signing a spiritual contract when you are agreeing to these concepts that somebody else, they gave you the definition. They solidified what this meaning is to shit, bitch, hell, fuck, damn. And then they want you to feel, imprisonment if you use this type of language. But I feel like trust your spirit. Let your spirit guide you. Your spirit would never default you. Never default you. So therefore, I am not going to lower who I am to make others to feel comfortable in my presence. And one of the things I feel like, if you have friends, family, or whomever, associates, business partners, people who that you are close with, and you cannot be who you are, and if you can't tell people how you feel, if you can't express who you are and express how you are and want people to understand, look, this is how I'm going to be treated. If you can't be your motherfucking self around somebody, because I said motherfucking self. I said a lot of things, but I'm very intelligent. I know how to utilize different words. I know how to allow myself to tap into different characters, to tap into different frequencies, to redirect or to reposition myself in a proper manner, to communicate with wholeness and with harmony, and to allow myself to be the diplomatic individual that I am. To understand that when I speak, the words that I speak, the words that I speak are prolific. They're prolific. It's the energy. It's a force. That's why the Bible always says to be careful what comes out your mouth. Because what comes out your mouth is what is life and death in it. Are you going to, whatever come out your mouth, you're speaking that thing. And as you keep speaking that same thing, you're affirming something, affirming it in you. So I'm affirming on today, if you cannot stand the heat of who I am, I cannot be a truth teller, to seek out truth, to be a spiritual healer, to tear down this fucking illusion we live in and be all pious all the time. No, I have different aspects of who I am. I can't be like a superhero, then I'm all timid. I'm timid and I'm scared to speak. I'm not scared to speak. I'm not scared to speak because I understand what I am doing. I am freeing people up. Free. I create a safe place for people to be free so they could release the trauma. So, on that note, good day. Don't let nobody control you. Praise God.